Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on my Primal Fear server. Last episode we tamed an alpha Trudon and a Fabled Trike, and did a couple other things, killed a couple Primal Tech Dinos. And what we're doing here is me and one of my tribe mates found a Fabled Grifficorn, so we're going to try to tame this. Now the mods I'm using on my server are Primal Fear, Ebenus Astrum Superstructures, Dino Storage version 2, the awesome Spyglass, and the Death Inventory Keeper. The top left, you see some coordinates up there. That is the awesome Spyglass that I have turned on at the moment. What it'll do is, and that's awesome Spyglass too at the top left. So it'll tell you what's going on with the dinos, what you need to do to tame them, that kind of stuff. So I'm just coming over here where this Fabled Grifficorn is. We saw it's a level 50. And we're going to try to do this. Now, I tried to do one in a previous episode, just try to lead it back, and it killed me. So leading it in a long distance, there it is right there to the right, it's pink, is not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a trap like I did with the elemental dinos. And then she is on a Fabled Pteranodon. So we're going to lead that thing into the trap with the Pteranodon like we would an RG trap, and then we're going to fly out of the trap and then close the door. So she's going to lead it in the trap, I'll close the door, and then we'll knock it out and tame it. So that's the goal here. We're going to get this Grifficorn. I just got to find a place to put these doors down. I'm using these behemoth gateways. And let's see here. I don't think it's going to work here because we're not going to have room to get on the sides of it. So I don't think we're going to try it here. There's just not enough room. So we're going to pick this gate up. I don't like it right here. It's just too wide. We're going to have to go somewhere else. Just a little ways away. I want to get as close as I can to it, but I also want to have room that I can get on the sides of the trap and shoot into the trap. So it looks like it's probably going to be the same here. It's too skinny. So we're going to have to do it up here on this ledge. This is pretty wide up here. We've got plenty of room. We just need to make sure we're clear. And her and I are talking, but I don't have that recording in here. So just so you guys know, that's how we're communicating. We're actually talking as we're doing this, but I didn't record that part. Alright, so we're going to set these traps up and set these gateways up so she can get in and out of with the Pteranodon, but the Grifficorn won't be able to get out if it's the same as a Griffin. Actually, I think it's a little bigger than a Griffin, so we should be good. Set these gateways down. Yep, and she's testing it out, make sure she can get in and out. And I think that one's a little too wide, so I'm going to put it down a little bit more. As long as she's got one spot to get out, that's all that matters. But we'll give her a couple. And we'll get this thing. We're going to get it. This is going to work this time. And they're not going to kill me because I'm not going to be on my Argentavis so they can get me. There we go. That should work. That looks good. Let's put these doors, these gateways in, or the gates. And put this one to, and these are the superstructures doors I'm using too. So I'm just going to set that one to close. And then this one, I'm going to set to manual. So the other one I set to auto close, so just auto close, and we're good to go. So now she's going to get it, lead it in the trap, and then once it's in there, I'm going to fly by and shut that gate as fast as I can. And then she's just going to fly out the sides, and then we should be able to trank it. Now, I'm using I have now these Primal Tech rifle bullets, and I'm using this Primal Tech fabricated sniper rifle. This thing is amazing, so you can shoot things from far away, and it works really good to knock them out. So she's keeping ahead of that thing on that Pteranodon. It hadn't hit her one time, so that's a good way to do it, is use the Fabled Pteranodon. They're actually faster than that Grifficorn. I don't know if you could outlast them for a long distance unless you had a lot of stamina, but yeah, she actually flew that way and didn't get hit one time. So now we're just going to knock it out. So we got it. It's in the trap now. And you can see this is the fabricated Primal Tech sniper rifle. And look at that. It only does 49 damage to him. And in these bullets, look at that torpidity on that thing. It's going down pretty quick if you look at the left when I have it in the awesome Spyglass. So unfortunately you can't color these things, but I like the green. It's pretty cool. But there you go. Almost down. And that's going to be it, guys. Bam. Down it goes. And now we have a Fabled Grifficorn knocked out. All we got to do is put the kibble in there. I'm going to put one of these tame helpers in. But let's see what it takes. It only takes a few kibble. So it's going to be pretty quick. Fabled kibble. Let me just get to my bird and get the kibble out. There you go. I think it said 2. Let's look again. We'll see when we get closer to it. And you can see at the bottom left, on the top left, you'll see what it takes. It's going to take 2 fabled kibbles. So I'm going to throw those in there. And we feed it a tame helper, and that's it. And I think she fed it a tame helper. So that's what I was asking her, did you put tame helper in there? And she already fed it one. So we're good to go. So now I'm just going to pick this up. We don't need to leave these down. And then we'll have this Grifficorn. And we'll fly around with it a little bit. I'm going to let her do the flying because it's hers. And then I'll just get on it real quick and show you guys what it looks like. But later on, I'll get me one and we'll tame these guys and we'll show you. But look how fast that was. And there is the Fabled Grifficorn, guys. So a griffin with a unicorn horn. These things are amazing. They have a let me just tell you guys right now, they do a normal attack. They can carry stuff. And they have this swoop attack that is just phenomenal. I mean, it does like massive damage on each swoop. So you can kill stuff really quick with these guys. And then, I don't care, it's a level 50. You can knock out some high level stuff or kill some high level stuff. It also has that weird attack, you guys, if you watch my other episode, that it used to kill me. And that's the C attack, I think, on the PC. So the special attack. Things are crazy. Now, on the Primal mod, so some of these dinos have, so you have your normal, you have your right mouse and left mouse on PC, and then you have the C as special attack, but there's also, some of these guys will have the X, so the X button is another attack. So these Celestials and these demonic ones, they have this extra thing in there. So just trying to get a good picture, guys, that's all. Try to use a picture. I'll probably have to get a better picture inside our building or something, because this isn't going to work that great with a picture. But there you go. We have this, so we're going to fly around on it a little bit, and she's going to attack a few things. We're going to see what happens. It's got a passenger seat, so I can ride it. I was going to get on the passenger seat there, but she jumped off. Anyhow, so there you go, guys. That's a Fabled Grifficorn. That's how you do it. It was 5 behemoth gateways and two gates, dino gates. So, but you could probably get away with 4. That thing won't fit in a normal the normal gateway, so you're gonna have to go behemoth. But the stone's good enough. You could use the wood ones too. It won't, unless it does a swoop attack, but it ain't gonna swoop attack you. It just does that weird attack and that normal attack. So anyhow, her and I are just talking for a second. We're gonna get up and fly around here and do a little bit of scoping the area out, see if we can find anything else that we want to hit. I'm going to turn my awesome Spyglass back on. As you guys see, I just did that. So we're just going to swoop up here and see what this thing does. She's just trying. That's the carry thing she's trying to do right there. And we're going to attack a few things and see how much damage she can do just normal. And there she goes right there. Just flying down. And a normal attack is 2690 with that just as it is. That's not the swoop. So she does pretty good damage, just normal. That's not a great attack. You don't want to use that normal attack. I'm telling you, that's not worth it. So we'll show you guys in just a second here. I'm gonna go forward just a little bit because we're gonna show you another tame that I did that I've been wanting. So I'm carrying with me some Omega kibble. I'm also carrying Fabled kibble and stuff because I want to find an Omega. My goal is to get our first Omega dinosaur, and I know there's Omega Allos, Omega Rexes, Omega Reapers, but I'm trying to find the one that I can use. So as you can see, I just flash forward just a little bit there. Just didn't want to show you guys just the boring stuff there. And that noise right there is a Celestial. So the minute I hear that, anytime I hear that, I'm going up. And there's an Omega Allosaur right next to a Celestial Allosaur and a normal Allosaur. So just did a little flash again there. I was just hovering here for a few minutes waiting for her to get back here, and she's going to try to hit the Celestial with the Grifficorn and see if maybe we can separate them and hopefully not kill the Allosaur. So she's going to do the swoop. I don't know if we'll be able to see the damage here, but I will show you guys the damage on another one in just a minute and how much damage this thing does, because it's pretty crazy. And later on when I get mine, and I'll show you guys what it does, it's pretty crazy. I gotta do quite a few videos on it. But she's going to go in there and try to swoop, and she messed up there. No big deal. Go up for round 2. Those things have amazing stamina. So she's just going to try to dive bomb and just try to hit. And she did. Or she did not. She didn't hit any of them. No damage. Or she may have killed. Wait, actually what she did was she grabbed the normal Allo and took it out of there. So she was able to carry that out. So the Celestial took some damage there, as you can see, and the Omega took damage, a lot of damage. So right now I'm telling her don't do it again because you're going to kill the Omega, and I don't want it to die. So I just did a little flash. I'm right in the same area. There is a Celestial Rex right by us, level 85. Just right behind me is where those Allos are. I'm just making sure these are clear. I'm trying to figure out how to move them out the way. So she's going to try to dive bomb this thing, and we're going to check it out. So I want to show you guys the damage. Watch. 46,000 damage on a swoop, and that thing shot at her. And there's its little Celestial thing. So that's from the Celestial Rex there. The Allo's kind of very similar to that. So, and as you can see, there's a Dark Griffin right there too. So what I'm going to do is go back. See, the Allos are right here. They're right to the right of me. Right there. So this, they had 2 Celestials right next to each other and an Omega. So what I'm gonna try to peck this thing once. I call it peck. I'm gonna try to claw it once. See if I can get its attention. I did get its attention. As you can see, it's powered up now. So now if I went back in there, it'd be able to shoot me really quick. When they're powered down, you can hit them, and then they got to power up before they can shoot at you. So you got a few seconds. But when they're powered up, man, it's almost instant. So you got to be careful. So I got to figure out how to separate these guys. I don't want to mess with that Celestial, and I don't want her to try to swoop the Celestial. I don't want to kill it. So I'm going to try to hit it once and see if I can get it. Get its attention, and I think I missed. I wasn't trying to hit it. I was just trying to land by it and see if I could get its attention. But that Celestial's right there, and I don't want to mess with that. So, if you can see that Omega's only going to take, what, a couple of kibble? I can't see. When I'm recording my vocals on this, the screen's kind of small. It's hard for me to read those numbers. But, as you can see, there's that Celestial Rex right there. So, we're going to try something different here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to land here. I'm going to pull out this Primal Tech fabricated sniper rifle. And we're going to try to pop this thing a couple of times. There we go. I hit it. All right, now we got its attention. Let's see if it'll follow me off and get away from the Celestial. There we go. Let's go down the hill, buddy. Get away from that Celestial Rex. All right, cool. This will work, guys. All right, so it just flew down the hill. As you see that little glitch thing they do when they fall off the hills. First, when I saw that on Ragnarok, I was cracking up. Ragnarok. Excuse me for those of you who pick on how I say Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them over here, and we're going to try to lead them away, make sure there's nothing in the area, and then I'm going to get up here where I can shoot them a couple more times, try to knock them out. Alright, let's get this thing. Cool thing is, like, I got this scope on this rifle, and you can just shoot them from far away, and that torpidity, it goes up pretty quick with these rifles, and these are the normal... The first ones, the potent trank bullets. So I don't even have the good ones yet. When we get going along, we get these primal trank bullets. Man, those things are super cool, and they knock stuff out super fast. So this is a very dangerous mod when you're first starting. But once you get going and you get a couple of dinos in there and you get a couple of the things that help you out, it's really easy to knock things out and tame stuff. You just got to get your kibble farm working. You got to get your... kill a bunch of stuff so you can get some of these higher level bullets and stuff. And it moved a little bit. Well, still shoot it a few times. I see I hit it a couple. 4 times I think out of those 6 shots. Or not too bad. We're getting them. Let's get back down here. Where'd he go? We're going to get this Omega. I tell you, I'm getting an Omega today. That's all there is to it. We got a Grifficorn. It's time to get an Omega. Where'd he go? There he is. Try to hit his tail. Alright, I love when you can hit their tail barely. Oh, he moved. Alright, that ain't gonna work. Alright, I can't see him anymore. I'm gonna have to move. Okay, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he's moved back to where I shot him the first time. Okay. Alright, buddy. Just stay over there. Alright, there it works. And you can see why I like this thing so fast. Look how many shots I can trank bullets I can put into him so quick. Man, he's down. She is down. Alright, we're going to get over here. Get this thing tamed. Now, the one thing about these things, if you're playing on this map, just know that, see how that thing's in a hole? Man, if you get off in there, you ain't getting out. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you have your bird on follow or you have some grapples with you or something. This is ridiculous. design part of this map. This map is cool, but this part of it is horrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the kibble out of my bird and put my bird on follow. Get me a tame helper, maybe a better one. Grab that omega kibble. And I got 3 omega kibble. I think that's what I grabbed, 3. So now I put my bird on follow, like I said. So weird. Alright. And we're going to get off right here so that I can jump on the bird after I tame this, because I'll be stuck in this hole if I don't. There's no way to get out of here. So throw that kibble in there. Throw that tame helper. Feed that tame helper. And look at that. 1 eat. 2, 3 kibbles. That's all this is going to take. And there we go. That was fast. So we got ourselves an Omega Allosaurus, guys, and a Fabled Grifficorn. And then we'll mess with these guys in future episodes. I'll show you what they do. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just watch a little bit of craziness on this map. And if you guys did, please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Any comments are appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.